94.7 Asempa FM. So ni Ekosiisen Reno and our swim. Midi in your sabon. So yatna say if it's a copy to Nunsianefa Ebebo. Still in the holiday mood. And the 30th day of December 2019. It's a Monday afternoon. We begin a new week, another week in the year of our Lord 2019. Yami Admochna 31st Wednesday. We enter the new year, and yes, stranger may say on fire in China Mienua Aka to enter the year 2020. And mind you, that 2020 is significant in so many respects. One, a year starting another decade. Into him say from the year 2000 through to 2010. Now a 1 decade from 2010 about 2020 and so another decade into the year 2020 share new decade 10 years and share new decade as here, which is really significant and the mention and some family as part of our life plans any baby and 2020 should play a critical role. One thing that strike me and say under the Rawlings administration, you put a vision document be together for our country. Your friend Vision 2020. Vision 2020. As of mine, if we were serious with you in governance, any continuity in governance, any idea, and by next year, Vision 2020 and all the beautiful new man a woman, and by next year was anka yehu. The Ghana we put down in that paper. Say na ye share nim say by 2020 ye benya no aso at that time in the early 90s 2020 if we say we traded we nya mai eno ni aba beto yen enti it's a critical year ba nyame adom ye da so tinkwam e de na se ema ne din anyame nkwa na me wa ha menua o man hene kwabena asante atena se on a host of bedwem e wo Adom TV, Ghana's #1 TV station. Sounds so senior political analyst and editor of adomonline.com. adomonline.com. Nidinya di Joshua Tigo. And the remember train Tigo no asye because Tigo are Ghana for winning no meaning say the same Tigo and the year Nidin dia about on what na say e ye hwe nim say enu ya no mienu senior journalist e ba be kayensa e wo studio ha ye wo Larry Dogbe ye editor of the Herald newspaper sound so Gordon Asaribedi akon e editor of the ABC newspaper and then ABC online enti enu ya no me be kayen ho man ye din komo eno enti it's a whole lot of issues on our table, and this from the perspective of journalists. Yeah, it's not every summary. Nunsiane fan and a lot. Reactions are about from a review I shall see last Friday. Ministers of state, deputy ministers, CEOs of state agencies, and they are there a whole lot. Feedback, no endorse. We would attempt to deal with some of them on the show. And by we are. And the person you share a nyoma be mienu miensa bakon NSA. We've picked signals from very credible sources. I'll repeat. You're picking signals from very credible sources. Say, barring any last minute changes. The NDC, together with the party's flag bearer, John Dramani Mahama, are settled on Dr. Kwesi Botwe. You see, I'm going to know a professor. Professor Kwesi Botwe asked the running mate to John Dramani Mahama, barring any last-minute changes. Professor Kwesi Botwe would be the running mate to John Dramani Mahama, and that signals are here picking from very credible sources. But of course, Ocean Komai course when they are there, Nipa na party no any flag bearer and air consider a dorso. Omo na roll it down eba beka Nipa be miensa and I say 9. Would run you through that list, and they would attempt to profile sa nkofo na ya share the strength of the man eventually party settle on. And you know one critical and bedi. And if that should be the case, then what will be the chances of a Mahama Kwesi Botwe ticket against the likely partnership of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Yebedi san komono ene ewie. Yewia, one other thing I share as we end the year. You started with ministers of state. You started with deputy ministers, and by extension, a rating on the performance of the current administration, which read the NPP administration. How about the largest opposition party in Ghana, the NDC? Has NDC really been a responsible opposition? Said the Ghana for everyone to be able to build. In democracy, it's a big question. And in the year 2019, from January till date, has the NDC been that responsible opposition? Ghana for airshare to build a better democracy. It's the big question on our table. And we have a tall list of issues in this year. Analysis and Ekosiisen I have senpai from the team is set, the production team. We want to thank them, appreciate them for putting this together. Dominic Kisi Yaboa, Nana Chumberuma, Nana Kwadade Yurenchi, Jackson Intiamoa, and Eric Opari DJ Yayo, and Afe Queen Star Japan. Yenani Yabo Medijumedi Bremo. Mamina Yaboa Fuase, na Fe Memo Mahini Akwaba, and Joshua Tigu Akwaba, while we wait for Larry Dogbe and Gordon Asari Bediakon. FPAC tablet Ebuayen, Obapa product Buayen, Tabia Herbal Mixture. Bat Bioengineering Services. Yawo Sassem Pharmaceuticals. Some of the freshman, fresh lady, fresh grow capsules. Abejaso. Yawo Bells Ghana Limited. Yawo Agbeve Herbal. EcoBank Ghana, the Pan African Bank, and a Bell Malt. Yawo Morg Real Estate. Morg Real Estate there. Well, unique selling proposition any. So we cry 90,000 Ghana cedis. Ubitimi atwa 9 estate, 2-bedroom apartment, kama. Chamber and hall apartment, kama. 90,000 Ghana cedis. Shannon Somami. And estate nibi okokrobi tebi wa shalaja. Yawo cocoa dairy free coconut milk. 100% plant milk. De brutal. Las Palmas Food Center. Obese uko didi ma unho Joe. Las Palmas. Giddy Power Mixture free Gilly Gold Pharmaceuticals. Yawo Awake Mineral Water from Casapreco Company Limited. And Ayara Ghana and so. Producers of high quality fertilizers. Ekosiisen Sony. I have Sempa 94.7 FM. Joshua Tigo.
Philip Osebons.
No, we are too much. Now, it is saying,
Obinyamina Dumo.
Bibi a quay.
Ye ni reason be I say ye nanya
complaining.
We have every reason to be thankful to God because I feel no
yeah.
And so we are grateful to him.
Now, Tigo ne ye wudi yankasa na ye nickname.
Okay, so Tigo ye my family name.
Tigo no.
Ye dia me papa wo me friend Che. Che no ye twins.
Okay.
The junior.
Okay.
Ewe no Che.
Che.
Papa di Che Tigo. Na ono ni papa wo no ene friend Tigo.
Tigo.
Tigo. Exactly. Ti uba me fia ye wo Tigo, your Godwin Tigo, your Chet, Marina Tigo, your
family no shares or Airtel Tigo mo
na there be any money
shares
any money track a family name. Me I've always told people say before 2005 now I didn't have any issues with my name Tigo.
Okay.
Until say company be an at the time Omudi Bass. I decided said they were going to change their name from Bass to Tigo. Then I started having problems and it has done two things.
Yeah.
A beard dos, mommy or baby.
Oh really?
I do baby so na shati dos. Sanity. To be to me call bank we didn't quantity will be to me 7 minutes na me call.
Joshua Tigo no. Some movies that one majority shareholder. Airtel Tigo.
Probably.
My hero kwabna asante akwa ba net saying
well we share that yeah because I mean admission said 31st the usual ritual every Ghanaian I think reasonable number of Ghanaians sorry but you know the change that we are all looking at we've not changed but we are still looking for a change. That's the pain because from 25th ABC This time I can say the same old things. Yeah, they call 2020. Surprisingly, you know, I call bumpire for upliftment, for favor, for breakthrough, for Ghana's forward march, for better lifestyles and all those. But the Quran say, "Yen change it." I am seeing it say, just another figures. Now, when you tell us about another beginning of a decade, I will take advantage of it, you know, because clearly, say who say it's a senior ma ye na uncle 2019 we're going to do same old things and believe that because figures not changing 2019 change 2020 automatic. You know, that's the problem, because we are still behaving and thinking the way that we are still insulting people on radio and TV, you know, on social media. That's what we are doing. And where is that change coming from? We are still lying. We are still a bunch of dishonest journalists. You understand? And that's what is happening. We've not changed. And surprisingly, everybody is talking about a change. I think that we've not come to understand that, yes, if you are not careful, the figures will change. But your personality and your vision and your focus will not change because you've not changed. Because when you say change, there, in rare cases, change be as I said in Puntu, but change are still you try with the motor try red light. Now a bonipe prana no journey. Change are overload car. You know, tipper trucks in this other. We are crying, witnessing what has happened here. That change. Change our load no man now the free harbor bar. Now overhead no so walkway no. Now a pim. Na apim na ebu hogum na aye normal no bi anfa changer ene kaswa traffic no nyina hwehwe si enchen asensen kwam abu afaso changer central for the obo for nya kokuduro emfa eye pepepe yo ne kredie entimi nya omajuma. We've not changed, but we are looking for a change. I think that Ghana need change what prices can be by the bottom. How that money comes there, that's not the problem of the Ghana. Whether who could chat to we are not bothered because we want change and we are not changing. Change and nipa da sujina traffic musa hajo so be a shano. It's still happening. Change at trotro drivers that sujina kwa musa load for about 8 minutes. Obi antimi kanu about benu a year found. Na trotro driver ni jina kwa na still. Change ya kasi ya siye ni madie na yako zuku asebi ni yedi fuwe twetu ya so na ye twakwa mu busy road na still ya sheko tete Land Cruiser mu na gusu tie phone call na ka akoshe gatem ni echimu at the inconvenience of somebody. Change your service providers. Service provider me makola marketer me koto tomatoes me defe die me peno ni e bomi musuze utiri so nkwade na abeto ade nkwa ba ya dan tomatoes say na woto. You know, change our code be that's what hello or hello to people's moon. Change no. Answer na you about no attend to you. Or pharmacy shop. Oh issue. But the other pharmacy shop on them nankasa no onye ready to listen to you because only mami and I know of ebi and ani kurubi and an imprebia friend you know. He or she needs to finish that conversation on the phone. Answer no attend to wo as obi a obeto sebi obeto ade e honum. So the 2020 entry no obi mesre Mestre say one a bit me sorry, one a bit me mosque, one a bit me traditional belief. No, we should preach that word change. That change in the obi wadaroma.
Yeah,
it's a change that I'm passing person sesa. And then in the year, no, that change we should start reflecting and we should test it. Because if we don't change, and one thing is to change, say Ghana Police Service. Say I'm warm na armor that perception about their work and free police service information we should not expect that magicians. So the change that we are looking for is I'm happy that a new fresh book has been opened in terms of a decade for chances in here bright and open for everybody. That change Emma that liberty say won't dependent on a political party. But you ensure that policies are a shape more mind yet transformed. A better kilabeka obi biara, whether you are a hawker, whether you are a farmer, whether you are a lawyer or a journalist, no. So that change is a chance say a tricula. It affects anybody. And you change you be cause radio no TV so. Na didi e ho atem. And you change you be church on truths and lies about people. And you change you be kick and sema ebe gu obi hu fi in the form of blackmailing. we should just look out for that change. And that change, I hope and pray that we are just some few hours from it. In fact, some of us, and I know what you have done, I know what Tigo has done, some of us, we've started reflecting the change that we want to see in 2020. Because one chance here, you say, so far away, 2020, I'm in the chair. Not 2020. You see that, blue, green. But you have the opportunity on the 1st of January 2020 to be the richest man in Ghana or the poorest man in Ghana. Besides that, you have the opportunity to be the best person and I say the poorest person out complaining lamenting in misery and sorrows. They be a blame game to a man for sure. Another change. Open change there and then cultivate that habitat. Unko La Paz anymore, any Accra AM anymore. Now for a year Nyoma bola untutungu anyhow. It no catch sanitation minister and a Zoom lion one modern bono and so on because every day, every night, Oko La Paz, Oba Domi, Oko Accra main central. If you and Cassie friend if you who's so I acquire Sabiana. People still haven't gotten the trick. So that change, and that thing that we believe that once there's a transition from 2019 to 2020, it comes like magic.
There is a whole misconception around New Year.
Now to us what to find. It's a golden crowd that is here. And the 2020 the move at once. Now I bet it's a giant. So I might need to be two to tell you know no, that's not it. So indeed, if you are looking out for a change, the change starts with the
just look yourself in the mirror.
That's the change we are looking for.
The change we are looking for with you. A good point. Whereas let me just add, sir. I'm on forward this whole idea, sir. We say euphoria be around New Year, and say New Year, but yes, it's good to be hopeful in the New Year, but Yentia says a hope is not a strategy, and it's a hope a strategy for your life. Hope and hope can keep you going. It can keep you still on course. But you need strategy. And people should know, sir, life a input and output. In the way Neoma be in 2019, sa Neoma na ama result uwo and no sir or life a sum total of what you do every day.
Exactly.
Neoma we every day and on a kabum. Emma New Year life I will see. And Neoma we are in 2019 Emma result I will see. If you do the same things in 2020, the result will not change.
A typical example is say God Nazari Bediako. Bribiada occurred the Mammo Christmas. In fact, only can Timina Cusino. So only can Timina Cusino. Now Ekosiisen Biaswa, or who Nansan Casame the fuel and a call Yakosu for VIP and offer him say it may see tra na me also on carry it must say margin says I'm a bendia nyame ya aduma 2020 say me teta uzo ko no mame wa maka so me kwa me kan no eyi na tutu bia me sabi obetima kofa you know
a lesson from 2019 what it means is the lessons in 2019 should help you to change your input into 2020 and the result will be different. There is nothing new about the year. Obi ade new one kasa God na kwa better saying
Obi unua a doctor unua a doctor and unua a nurse na asem if emergency be na obebo pan na obese tuade
da be ntuaka
menua panyin na me adom wa ye jame na wo kada ye ko fefa ko si ati bi ho ma mesa ma lorry fe afi better wo dem besa akọ mentua but Obi he said ma dwe ba de bi ho we say me adom the next year 2020 budget e ready you read the 1st January. No. What does it tell you? It tells you say 2019 was so 2020. Academic years is started by September and craft for the JSS for the September and started September no the following year. You can say 1st January and go see 31st December. And the team said they will plan this year no. Will cascading effect with the following year. It's my end now. Maybe now cast before decade home. I disagree with you. Decade doesn't start say you do 2020 to 2030 the decade. Decade there 10 years. 10 years. 10 years and a decade. It's 2015 to 2025 a decade. Don't a man can say there's nothing special about 2020.
Of course.
In fact, I did a special part say when we were entering the new millennium. Yeah, I called the 2000 so bekaya
and the Bobby Frebi ba okay.
Which is 1999.
1999. Yeah, you go 2000.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that time's not first name sumu we Ghana. Not do so. Do so by 98, 99 hormone. It would say in so called Boma say Bobby ba and a Y2K na I bet 20 years na betwema. Yeah, you're careful as a country. Near Tenasia. The only thing that we can be grateful and they say from 1992 baby Sinde. The democracy akwa bodam ni bia impija back as we to president ya careful how shade be bit ma je ho no etino ya bidie but it is not that enough.
It's not enough.
Na mom no ya no your political leadership as am yeko ni mu say ye ho say 15 years ago and ni per 15 17 no ya nyina bedu say na 14 ya de no busa ho say when you were 15 years na wadwen to say and then so I say was at wood say na wo si bo wo bra nkasa kwampo wo planning it say na wo kala pass say me wo tomade ya ke di market baby say but another question but I want say demarcation na wo hono mu ana demarcation na wo hono mu say nkofo nkodi dwa wa say no na make Christmas di bronya aduru obi no say bronya de nipa ton edidwa enu ntini I say to me planning such a way say 25th there 25th ebeba 24th ebeba enti yenyi akwan ni bi yan block akwan ni bi say yenkodi dwa wa ha ebia anopa no wotwe ekose nwumre no nsia ya block kwan no yakodi dwa ho no mo 6:30 keke ni yapon we can do that instead to say
so I think STMAA into so only market cycle
yes.
They did something like that and I think 2 days or 3 days almost block a market cycle cars from entering so mo de ni nyina ma adwadifo no ma hye kwan ne so nyina fa for ade ton nko and they said they work on something that can be
the make say look enkofo ekota economy Ghana economy no enye me nka mu be nim tia enye omom ton cars and enye omom ye big business no because the first 10 best schools in Ghana parents are e wo my was schools no emu 80% e petty traders ma anybody do say and na mu ko school omo ye ka say o papa no ma me ho na adwuma be no mo ya anybody say no papa no ma me engineers and medical doctors 70% traders or to ade okumasi dwom takrade sanity and such a person wo kodi dwa kakra abehwe fie o oba o okodi dwa behwe fie kakra na yesa da ba akosi no so a na commit crime against humanity
but of course and also no should not be a license for indiscipline.
Oh no!
And the amount for should also play by the.
But then I make an LC criteria. You say. Say this. Harmon Kodija no say no more. 6 to 6. Ya Kodija. Ya tesa de na. Obi unam. Even now, crown wouldn't miss our baby akotwa na ne boafo what I say ne be kwa blushi what I say and I say be me kwa shaman sad no e wo ho o kuma so ka say be me pebody a e fresh ne mu esoso a me kosofo la ya amache no so no mo different half ne ade na eba menya biato enti say ti me sad me nya say bia congestion no emma bebre
god me say ba o ma mentie owura Kofi Capito briefly na yenya ne kwan ma ne nkona yentwa ye nkomo so owura Capito akwa abete say
Obi official pa to Krofo nyina na eja mo boss was say na 24th any birthday already nchi me hu nchi no bibia is in the pipeline as a typical Ghana you know I have instructed I have ordered we have directed
what order say emfa bibi mre no
I have instructed ordered and directed this is the Ghana the talk that we hear on a daily basis how do we move forward? Na mi yo ka say hwe unim Jesus onum say wo jasi enton ade wo dwom ade wo asore dem eya de bone ofa aba ekohwe nkrofo say me papa hwie na mudi dwa no how many times what is you say obi di dwa wo asore dem Nina ya law and order o. Mama can say cho. Sorry. Ewiase me bidi nkraman. Everybody should be controlled. We will fear woman we will fear. So so ya no pa. Now we yire ne wo ma. Wo papa no. We need direction. We need leadership. We need me bia oba bia na say wo fa chi bi ebehwe so etumpon a wo ba na ofie na asai and ya munya say eye ye ntimamufuo no
Enya ye responsibility. Samra answer yen. Am yen who say they say this is a wucha red light ma. Eye offense no. Say police ni ni hono ma wo betwam. Amonone wo de camera ba be shi wo. Wutwe ma na acho. Enti uduru ha police gina wo nyina wo begina. Sa ne mane na yen nimu ye. Me call assembly press me bisa o. Ene ye holiday. Me bisa mon kire me. Ene Ghana ye holiday.
No.
Echira ye holiday. Me compare book ato ewo Ghana assembly press. Traffic Road Act no 2180. Me call a sign above. They are close to the 8th of January. Oh, Massa, you don't go to break. This is a government institution. There's no country in the world, and I quote myself and I challenge anybody to come and tell me, even Russia, China, you cannot close when it's official working day. Now what close from a net till my friend till the mechanic excuse it doesn't add up until I don't want to say it. I would pardon him. Let me what I say. But it is wrong and wrong and wrong. This is a country if the management decided say on the code breaker, the store she opened. The store is rather closed. Now basically na ukrono etumpon as I ready maybe so. You are right. That is the question. Share yeti krom ha. Eniema ye nyinanim say enye no. Adentina da so koso. Because they were dealing mu na. And I said they did to me a man and they say, "Won't you say me ye boni a? O ma mi ni sa boni no." Why na do say, "Ehia no. Ghana ha. Obi, wo call any government institution. Wo call your verbal report. Ghana pen ye verbal report. Ghana pen and I call your verbal report. Yes, you go and write it. I get my point. Yeah, report on anything. If I came to your boss, Larry, and say Larry is blah blah blah, your boss will tell me go and write and come. I get my point. But any country verbal complaint is also accepted. Okay, yeah, maybe as if you don't know what to do in Ghana. Mu yese it's well anybody or yeah dear was I don't want to take that away from you, but just like Oliver Twist, I want more.
You ask for more.
Do you understand what I'm saying? A cry yetima to say the na my hinikin upa kojina motor way here. Every bicycle loaded going to any part of the country, any concert card in ketchup. And you come every day. It came all the way to Tumu. Fansa Accra police in the way one. Sumun police ehunu. Enyinam police ehunu. Konongo police ehunu. Nkoko police ehunu. Ekrobe na yetima mojeje society ekro no me sabe. Si yanhwe ni ya baby ekono. Omo sabe. Omo ye di tumi ahye omo nsa. Jesus Nyankopon onim se Lucifer. Oya bad angel. Se wo jane wo soro ahememu ho a obe say angels na akaninti no. He sacked Lucifer from heaven. Mumi nya de ye no asabe ya bunim. Hwe ye nyina ye utu kwan kodura brochira. Obi ade bi enika wa brochire. Gane ni bi etu kwan a hwe ni suban okotoka airport. Wo de hwe ni suban. Dua kwa no ko nyem kwa wo se wonyinim. Onye se ya wo se wonye. Masani pana. Won't know any of the international countries. Obi an country ne say, aha, emra ye adwuma. Oduru hona no. Obeye de wo so wo ye. Familiarity breeds contempt. No, it is about lack of discipline and lack of order and enforcement. Because other jurisdictions, if you misbehave, they will tell you there's law. We give people too much and they give little back. That is my. Can I say something? Go ahead, Larry. I'm listening.
Larry.
No, Kachi, Neja Twa. What did you call me in the country?
Mama Larry Akwaba. Avisi Apanso.
I used to think like Kofi. But then there are certain things you need to consider, okay, in coming from Kofi's position.
Yes.
Because first of all, what the kind of situations that exist in some of these developed countries that he's talking about, those conditions are not here.
Like an example,
let's take it the traffic situation in the country. Now, recently, these guys, CTFM started this program where in the morning they
traffic
go
watch,
and do it, so on. Perfect program, but the kind of transportation system that exists in the developed world, we don't have a quarter of that. So then people in the morning rush hour, everybody is, giddy. There's an emergency, you need to beat. Kofi, you might agree with me, but just
kind of reality.
Yeah,
I'm also speaking the reality, sir. Because a traffic in Ghana, there's no traffic in Ghana. I beg you, I've seen traffic. It is so don't go there.
No, but
don't tell me, sir.
I'm saying that the transportation system we are dealing with, I mean, you can't compare that to the developed world. Sabi, I mean, some of us have done a couple of trips here and there.
Sure.
And you go to such countries and you are spoiled with options.
You can comfortably park your car.
Exactly.
Jump onto a public transport.
Exactly.
Get to anywhere.
Once I interrupt you, I'm interrupting you. Former IGP, excuse me, Mohammed Al
Hassan, yes.
Nametibeno, Westlands. At least on 3 occasions, maybe preventum, a collabon on 3 occasions. Yeah, Mohammed Al Hassan became Dinechi direct. Many free West Legon, a basa wa mabeng. Friend is saying, Christ the King of baby, as an
local police headquarters, and on branch here.
I branch I must be from Benkum at least on 3 occasions. Papa no free vientem. Minimum beer, Najuma Okono. Almost at 10 o'clock. Obetre fie sa 5:45. Afa no free fie. Near boss Irene 6:37 or 9 o'clock. Now we are day.
Imagine all of us are rushing out at the same time.
Imagine all of us. Yeah, free fie at the same time.
Like we don't do respect. No. That's what I'm telling you. I have seen traffic. Have you seen New York traffic? No, hold on. Have you seen New York traffic? Hold on. Thank you. Are you trying to tell me that there's more congestion on our road than the traffic in New York in the morning?
Whichever way.
No, I'm just telling you. I want you to understand.
They have choices.
But Unim said the roads network and system in New York. And
exactly. As a Ghana, you road network. Ghana, you need BM and you need because
road network. I mean, that is competing with the population.
That road network. It is because it's a motorway. Why have you allowed people to encroach and cross cattle and stuff? Hold on. It is not because of people are populated. And the fact is, Larry, let me tell you what. Why do you stop at the traffic light today? The same traffic condition now, you still stop at the traffic light.
Obi, I disagree with Larry too because you see, let me tell you, Obi. Indiscipline has nothing to do with congestion or even human condition. Sometimes, look, when you are in traffic, Obi decide say Obi, you see the shoulder of the road. What exactly is the person doing? Is the person doing so because you are creating condition beer and you're convenient nipano? And I see onu feel say all the others who are doing the right thing, that indiscipline has absolutely nothing to do with
Nipan attitude.
You see,
because
let me tell you, and I'm going to give you an example.
But can we also look at Larry's point? You guys are speaking about the idea. No, that under normal circumstances, the more kind of what's happening.
Yes,
but we are not in normal times. And I think that's where he is coming from. Because we are not in normal times, no. Some of these things that you complain would continue to happen. How do we
fix? What is the word? tank cancer. Meboa.
Yeah.
Tank cancer.
Tank cancer for me, my from tank cancer. Because no we are efficient.
Yeah.
No we are responsible. You know, there was discipline in our homes. We've advanced to health and safety inspectors.
Yes.
Larry, let me tell you what. This thing, let's stop giving excuses because the school of hygiene still educate people. They come out. The question is, what are they doing? This is the only country. Even when the right person decides to do the right thing, somebody will say order from above.
Okay.
Obi.
The question is, who is the above?
Let me hear Larry finally.
You know, Gordon mentioned he lived very close to a certain IGP.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Let me why we are not in normal times. The Speaker of Parliament, he has a bungalow, an official bungalow, cantonment.
Yeah,
sure.
Ask whether he lives in that house. He lives in his private residence.
Private residence.
And on
Is it
wait. That is why I'm sure. Sure. You see, so we can't just pick and choose what we want to talk about. Now listen, the man has official bungalow that is paid for by the state.
So why is he not living in it?
Exactly. But every day he commutes from his house.
That is the
Do you understand? Now
we
imagine somebody like that, who the people know, the drivers or the road users know. Say, listen, this man is being paid for, his residence and all other things is being paid for by me. Yet he doesn't live in that house, and he disturbs us every morning and evening, going to his house in way Hacho. I mean, who is calling the Speaker of Parliament to order?
Somebody should.
So now I see the Speaker of Parliament doing so, okay, and you think that the other guy, the taxi driver, wouldn't want to do it?
Yes.
Listen, I've never departed from your point.
Larry,
I have not contested the fact that there's no indiscipline in this country. However, there are certain conditions that lead to that. Let's address those conditions.
The Prime Minister of UK, his wife.
Tigo, do you understand? Let's address those situations.
His wife did not forget to pay for a train ticket. Okay, when she was arrested, she went and paid for the ticket. Ghana, who would tell Mrs. Kofo, Mrs. Rollins, Mrs. Akufo-Addo,
Mrs. Speaker,
Mrs. Mahama, Mrs. Speaker, the Speaker himself should know, he has a responsibility. The Speaker that we have given him that respect and accord him that to know should also respect.
And you can be sure, say, listen, the state is having to spend additional money taking care of his private house.
But the question is,
guys, we should address it.
But the question is, in any other jurisdiction where people
we try to limit indiscipline to the ordinary guy. That is very often the issue.
I agree with you on I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that one. That one they agree. But what I'm saying is, anybody who is giving, look, Ghana, why should the president, not this current time, sound a siren from Accra all the way to Wale Wale?
Do they do that?
Yes, they do that.
Siren?
Yes, because there's
the presidential convoy?
Yes, because
not in traffic?
Oh, what traffic?
Like on them normal straight traffic,
the new Nkoko bypass. The new Nkoko bypass.
Yeah.
I've seen them. I've followed them. No, I'm just saying. Tiamichla will say, but ordinary, we should find a way that the number one person is super protected. I don't disagree with that.
Okay.
Number two person should be super protected. There are few people
but
should
sorry
be
to
super
butt in,
protected.
even with a siren bit, the law is clear. The president and the vice can use the siren.
I am not against them, but you don't use.
I think the challenge individuals are and and when they how many say we know areas are V8 cars echo fixes sirens on, and we are not able to go there and deal with those guys. There is this thing on social media about this device etimi
app will be
no etimi ejame signal signal jams into and Roberts ni bebre akwabi, and even if you have a tracker on your car now Oria car na otimi use sa system no dey jam it in obia to demobilize it, and the obia ni ho betimi attrack here who maybe a car ne. We know areas in Ghana where these things are sold. But yema kwai mane koso. You know.
Unfortunately, I'm saying me nyahu be here to be. Omoton online.
Online, yes.
Oh,
but we can
you see, I don't know. And soon changing. I said no son.
Yeah.
But and soon changing. I was here to me a canny baby. Said na Larry can speak at the minimum will be a Prime Minister of Britain. Our bank got a number 10 and I'm what.
I said no. Obeko by force. By force.
Just say I didn't yet at that immediately you move in. Make I say Boris Johnson thereby. Addition of Panano Master he's the first Prime Minister I walk town with the girlfriend.
What the rubber bag? Theresa May. Then maybe go plastic bag.
Yes.
Ghana what typical say Miss Ramo, Mama me 3 months.
On functioning.
I'm on who lose you know. The next day you are out because there's a new person.
But unim say Sadiana Larry Aircan. Sometimes no, sa culture and so from leadership net trickle down because again. What him say Uko University of Ghana. There are some lecturers bungalows lecturers ni be akwa retirement. E be almost wakwa retirement on Tradie bio. Omote bungalows nim. Young lecturers are afe na ya engage you want to come and teach at the university. Any baby that.
The question is why?
You don't even understand.
The question is why?
Our system doesn't punish. Let me tell you. John Major, cabinet minister. Your friend Jonathan Atkins.
Yeah.
He was jailed for perjury, 18 months in prison for lying under oath.
Yeah.
Because of the fired Papa ticket when they were investigating him, he tried to lie about it.
Yeah.
That will never happen in this part of Ghana because some client patronize a structure be a create here. Obi be protecting the pana to the court. The person will never get punished for anything wrong he has done. And so if we don't wake up, and I'm saying, it is about time we begin to commend people for doing the little things. Look, let us not measure the success of ministers, appointees of government, CEOs, boards, for doing big things. Let's begin to look at the little things. I heard the microcosm that later grow into the bigger thing. Those are the things we must begin to pay attention to. And yes,
so there are a lot of directors, there are a lot of people in higher places. I am on government bungalows.
Exactly.
Time so I call retirement. On free more na yebu achibidi. And also I see a penny panic once and we 2 free bungalow.
They didn't call court and said a court.
I told the beer now humanitarian grounds. To the beside akoye ye pajama and kajama and kadodo. She my mema was a yiki be. Ibe medi party kakra from Bodomo. Yana yaka uko airport wa officers bi hono wo use can say na say uko airport wa private security for keke kra bo wa wo park wo car say uko full plane na Kumasi no keke no di wachi obusa wiska wako function bi na private security man gina hono mo ya wa park ya ono ye twa de ka no and me fi Kwesi Benra enra chobi ye bi say what kind of life is that? Me packing just say
the sense of entitlement. Just I say
what kind of rubbish is that?
By force or
and to no yana ye because corruption there no. And just wrong ko say nyina ka ho. Hwe pharmacy bi me nyame adman na bi twam me pedi ne me ba be bon wa. E wo dwawulu. Wo free.
I think I know kind.
Be that be ka wa ha. Fiesta royal twam ba dwawulu inside the right hand side. Yes. Madam me kokroma na me wife ka che me say me ba no ho fa na me so dey me pay first aid bo na me because me describe bo no mo echeja no ma me ndru I mean see the kwako fa so treating na was so happy me wie na me so ja 20 cities me de ma lady ba ko no omo reject
culture.
Yes, omo reject no so there be we at your service. I say yes the man no me kan me kwa mani ewu okwa abrochira at least me hunu ba bi wo Chicago O'Hare airport.
Yeah, O'Hare airport.
O ma chocho bo ho no say ye ma tape wo ho.
But you were so the restaurant the tape.
Ya no go. Ya no go.
America. Omo yes our jobs no. They expect the public also to
appreciate
them. Even at all Porter obefa wadaka.
Yeah.
He expects na say ya obedu London. Omo de sa omo long train no omo long you know say wo friend na e 15 pounds e your official money so na ka do so a e structure say wo ho but the me can say krom ha said your work no me ka de bia me yere wo say wo de okra ye no pia bibia opebi onya me do any restaurant a me hwe wudin Tico, winning the 20 cedis because I don't want to be looking for a waiter.
Yeah.
It is allowed. Once I give him 20, he knows this man will take care of me. It is service provided. And he is different than demanding bribe. If I offer a service that I'm expecting you to give me back. But the question we are saying is Ghana, omu yen penyufo no. Me bisa semo, any kromana a whole MP. Ne driver and your MP na your offense. The driver. It has nothing to do with the MP. South City FM4 investigation. Did you see the way the MP behaved? Otimi Krakaka said, can you do this in the US Congress? Mekati American Kadiachi Nanki Yinedi. London will be a late. Why resign?
I don't know I'm more resigning.
Why late? Why resign? It didn't be a honor. Nobody is trying to compare it to Abuchi. Yen Nyamiada Aroma. Sabi, Abe Ade Yabe. The Kosovo, baby, you won't be a
okay.
Ghana, Kadibi by your bayans and Yaman of a cake. And come on it. See the chroma. The question is, Nema Papa, what's a ye? Am I Ghana phone in a toying? Make us say, I did be a honor, or maybe a woman be a chain will be. By your word, you will be a fata. The question is, me we government appointee.
Yeah.
Yaman Lankusa
on a
Yaman Bongulu. A bit 1 acre property. So 1 acre property. 1 acre property. You on your electricity. On your phone bill. Your money free coupons. Now me catch you say, Mami bus, Mami train. Now me found Juma.
That's a wound to me.
I'm not asking for too much.
Okay.
I'm on no. And no my ya two baby ya. Obi and for political party because Nejuma wono and I know team. Ne can obefa no and I know offer. And so Ghana ha ya two baby ya toilet. Ya ko won to ha.
Kofi ya besi so me da sepa Kofi Capital and ya ten en kano ono panyi or that Consumer Protection Agency ano Ekosiisen so ne higher sempa 94.7 FM. So we have a packed house now. Joshua Tigo ewa ha ono editor wa domonline.com. Larry Dogbe editor of the Herald newspaper. Oman Hene Kwabena Sante host of Bedroom wa Adom TV. Gordon Asare Bediakon editor of the ABC newspaper. Ekosiisen so ne higher sempa 94.7 FM. Yabeshe na yedi nkomo se the American akano and your studio ha IFM well tin so the me papa manage ho enti ahanti mami we oman open here. Oh okay. Oh no. What's it monya day? Money day. I'm here fast until 31st. Oh.
And what chocolate is I know?
Say chocolate.
Chocolate
fast.
Hey.
No.
Drink for the ghost.
Also, Makai, Chief Executive Cocoa Board.
Yeah.
Also, your cocoa, a back with our dear.
No,
but who say yes?
Cocoa down Beche will be back. Me say, on the Machibia on board light.
Wouldn't say, wouldn't you the other better? Maintain so.
Oh,
maintain
so. Bremy.
Cocoa Board CEO buy and so. Almost like Bremy. I'm Bremy about 10. Wow. You know, it's more almost say better cocoa, but I hear it's really good.
It is.
Yeah. Baba for omu yimi to US. Omu fe kuti say in
I'm not too from
Seria ni Olu.
Oh Charlie.
Seria ni Olu.
Omo je we say.
Me call Worcester. I think was it 15?
Me call the Nyamiada Roma.
Omo 15.
Me call the Nyamiada Roma me no. Omo ho me.
Yeah.
Nti me ho mo wie. No mo bie mu hu ya so. E wa no chikrom. Nti Seria ana afi eye Olu. Ana eye one of the finest barbers so US eye bro say.
Yeah.
Ono so na da.
Baba o man unu say sa barbering salon.
Yeah.
Debate here timi cost wo ya enye easy.
Worcester. I don't you go me watch no.
Don't you come baby a.
Watch
local food. Baba. Barbering salon wo ho na.
Omo watch the in fact mu ye. I see what is a good romance said the Ghana.
Yeah. It's nice. In the year Worcester for 8
Omuti fanyo chocolate advert. It doesn't look sexy at all.
What did you
do? I said the warrior. So warrior said you.
Ekosiisen I some pie family. As I said, we have a really we have a really packed studio.
We have maybe but now we tie dia. Na me so me tie obi no kase bi. O say Tigo atenase o man hena atenase na wo twen senior journalist na you know them misra wo
munro
dabi
editors of newspapers
that misra you know there Obama Kwesi Botwe aba friends here
if Kokubako is listening grab me radio for this
yes so and wait
okay but you trust wedding come CC aba me mfa we ntwam emamo say wo hona metutu ti na ye wo ya ma nsa enka FPAC blows your pain away. Where the 16 years and above, we bet manumbi. We are asthmatic patient, we are ulcer patient, they are Mr. Menumbi. Wabofran so 6 months and above, ubetimi ama wumbi, ama monso anum. No ne FPAC junior, no, Bomode is Obeshan and Swama. Amponsa, if a pharmaceuticals, they didn't know ya bedraso. Almost FPAC blows your pain away. Yet I saw a war. You see, I enter New Year season, inti Adriania was a we will fear my man for ebedibino, you go so, Bomode na tiwenim. Kojom ne kope obapa product ni bi yewo Africa Queen mackerel yewo obapa sardine ene yewo obapa tomato paste amanfo agye atom ema aduane ye de papa menka na dawoda so wo pedudu etu afre 0302 668357 obapa tomato paste or say wara obe check Tabia herbal mixture so the the number 1 herbal mixture on the Ghanaian market. Malaria na ha wo honam de tutu wanum wato mo amuntumi nidi ye ye aduane si wani ma wo don sa wo mu ana wa sorry Mr. Mansanka Tabia herbal mixture. O pedudu etu afre Rich Joe's Pharmacy, Fre Repash Ventures, anasa Kings Wall, komu nyina wo kaishi, o fre 0243 686861 ubenya Tabia herbal mixture ni bi ato. Ma memfa we nwie na fe yemfa nkomo no nhyehyɛ so. Bats Bioengineering Services, Bats Bioengineering Services. A Ghanaian engineering firm na omudi dwuma bibre na omoye biogas construction na unim se mu generate biodegradable waste to say human and plant waste through biogas construction we betimi dia generate bibi a friend methane gas we betimi dia ya aduane e wo fie today bi a wasa wo cylinder e gas ko fill ne ade no atwam wa wunwura wo ye wo fie no ya biogas construction e bi ma wo a we betimi dia generate methane gas a wo be no aduane e wo fie e koyie papa what it then means and it say o septic tank na nya de ba be evacuate and say be dislodge de bia once a wo biogas system ni bi no we janan ene ade en wose e ba be ube be generate gas kama and we know a mustn't be a no bad odor and a free methane gas and so for cooking and so and you will bio modern septic tank and so and so you betimi a build be amawa and also no ekoyi papa menka emfa na dauda you will biofuel digester biogas digester you be to manhole amount septic tank mope bibi biara fa se yentubura bibi biara mechanized borehole, security wall fence and alarm systems, floor and wall tiles, metal gate fabrication for buildings, Bibi Biara, or the only Bats Bioengineering in the Encomo. You Pokwasi Ablekuma New Road, a pass solo bus stop or fraying. It was 0261 863 009 0261 863 009. Na yenshe into me. In the encomo. The signals I hear pick is the medical account from very authoritative sources, and it's Professor Kwesi Botwe looks like the preferred choice for the NDC running mate slot. And Tigo Wanya neho some details about him, and it would be doing that, but so say. Say ocean names about up now. Some very interesting names came up. Of course, on and narrow down the car bear 4. And Alex Mold was in there. Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajeman. Doctor, so Kwabena Dufo a doctor, right? Yeah. Dr. Kwabena Dufo. and a Professor Kwesi Botwe. Of course, there were some, for the want of a better word, near outliers being so ewum. Johnson Asiedu Nketiah's name came up. Honorable Eric Opoku. Eric Opoku is Sunafo. Is he a Sunafo? South. South. Say on a San Korea. Yeah. A Sunafo South constituency on the MP. And he is the spokesperson on the Agric. And also spokesperson on Agric for the minority. And the names are bar up in the Basanem Kayano, narrow down Beka Nipabe 4. And from very credible sources, we are hearing say the party is likely to settle on Professor Kwesi Botwe. Enti Tigo for Omua Enim, maybe I'll start with you.
Okay.
A bit of rundown about him. At least maybe him say or a finance minister for a long time and all of that.
Exactly.
What again do we know about him,
Okay,
Professor
so
Kwesi Botwe?
Other things I say. Okay, so but I'm not going to say finance minister.
Yeah.
But at what stage of our political development and obey a minister? Obey a minister in 1982.
1982.
And Sir Ube Kaya. It is around that time, 82, 83, Nagana, serious drought. And they had a very tough time trying to stabilize the economy. And Kwesi Botwe, that was when he began his political journey under Rawlings, who was then chairman of the PNDC. At a point, Mr. Atta and Onyani Baby Kui, may he so rest in peace, became his deputy in the finance ministry. Then somehow, the other things I didn't say, education-wise, he was privileged. He attended some of the best universities. He attended the University of Ghana. He's an Ivy League product from the University of Yale.
Oh, okay.
And he's a renowned economist. We know say he's an academic. He's done over 9.
I think he's a lawyer.
Yeah, he's a lawyer.
Yeah.
He's presented a number of papers and speeches at the highest level. Some at the ODC. He's presented papers on HIV and economic development in Africa, the magnitude and drivers of the brain drain. I mean, recently, he's been an advisor to the World Bank.
Okay.
World Bank on the 1997 World Development Report. Was a member and chairman of the IMF's group of independent experts. And when it comes to multilateral issues, I mean, you cannot go past him as somebody who is well renowned and well versed in areas like that. He's an advisor to the UNDP's UN Special Initiative on Africa. We're advisor to the European Center for Development Policy Management, ECDPM. And I mean, we can go on and on and on and on and on, but as you said, we know say he's a lawyer.
Yeah. Not a trained economist, if I'm correct.
Yes, I mean, so far, going through a lot of the things that, I mean, he received his secondary school education at the Presbyterian Boys Senior High School.
Precisely, gone.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or he holds an LLB, like you said, from the University of Ghana, and then LLM from Yale, as I said, and a doctorate from the University of Michigan Law School.
Okay.
He taught at the University of Zambia.
Okay.
And then the University of Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.
No direct training in economics.
So there's no direct training in economics.
Okay.
I
think
think
a lawyer who took
on the role of
a finance minister.
And
that's really solid.
Yes, very interesting. Really very interesting.
That's really solid.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Professor Kwesi Botwe. A bit about him, and Tigo Ebeboyen with the other names. Dr. Kwabena Dufour, Professor Jena Opokwa Jeman, Alex Moore, na etumi aboyen. But you back around at least, Oman, say from credible sources we know say the party is likely to settle on him. So what more are there back? I think the date of birth.
Okay, so what I know, what we know, he was born in
September 13,
1942.
Exactly.
Meaning that he's 77 years.
Yes, 77 years.
Okay, and Yoman, that's where we are. At least from very credible sources, barring any last-minute changes, he's likely to be the man to partner John Dramani Mahama. What's profile yakan any other?
Professor of Practice in Development Economics at the Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy of Tufts, the University of Michigan. Longest serving minister as well.
Finance minister.
Finance minister. Yes. Longest. So, well, Professor Kwesi Botwe de nyame nimni oboni din wo Ghana ha. I think generation na no obeye announcement ni yesusu na e papa ne ma me tiri mi kakọ tena radio go milk ne na se fo no ye ne ya beto sa I can talk for myself because now maybe
I will Larry requires now one because Larry didn't Larry. Larry, man, you don't have one.
So
and I would just with my party say your money. Just a word in the arm. No, yes, only no one.
One of the things, for instance, in 1980, no what that toughest challenge to overturn. I think structure adjustment program. See, from that time to the time, active partisan politics of free mono wa pay ne dues. Under Rollins Onyajuma ye under Mills, that is chairman of the
Ghana Gas.
Ghana Gas.
He first went to NDPC, right?
Yeah.
He went to the NDPC and later called Ghana Gas.
So, Anna John Dramani Mahama, so His Excellency, the former president, Namamu Suno, Onya Juma.
He was still at Ghana Gas.
So it tells you that Onye Nipa, Oye Nipa Kumasa, Anna,
party Nilusu, cross sign.
Yeah. Only, I think in Misata, homegrown policies. I think he was the co-chair. On Misata. PV or being rather, on clearly, Oka NDC politics or your core, and now about the nationalistic character as well. Now, say, Grams Omo hand over Mojuma Vision 2040. And I'm the commander Nadu, is it Flax Jubilee House? Yeah. 18 PV, radio for PV, crazy. Dr. Professor Kwesi Botwe. So share on one kasa ne modimbo as a private person. O the be economics in Ghana mamu so a o sha ne modimbo no to me aso ani. Or among the few people ona be typical amanyo sema when that dark spots no bebre. For instance, I call Ghana Gas Koche. There was a group CSOG say rising above say they should investigate Sepayanki as of that time. And because of one or two reasons be a honey say why allow that bar bunting Abeka said no. Those things can no more raising the crown as we speak now matters is being just investigated and nothing is happening. Again, Ubasha NDC Mupanso or amongst the few ones of Maka are highly revered. And that partnership, because he comes across as a politician, an academic, and an economist, and also was distinguished locally and internationally. Again, Ocean's institutions now. And they NDC at the MPP, Corona MPP, so I'm be your more that between institutions now. He's worked with them. A basse onim neni sopa ayankofa and this uncle networking and all those things are Dr. Kwesi Botwe went me and writing off. In fact, per what the intel that the team has, if indeed with all this, Dr. Kwesi Botwe and Eko as a running mate there, I think that
it's a solid ticket.
It's a ticket that will make Ghana's democracy in terms of conversation or better narrative. Because don't forget that then the ready to go team, which is Nanado, His Excellency, and Baumia, and then John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, and then Professor Kwesi Botwe, is purely going to be intellectual discussion on facts and figures. Can you imagine, say, be a Professor Kwesi Botwe and Dr. Baumia? Then speak to matters of the economy and speak to the figures as it is. And when it comes to that level, academia is watching. It in terms of figures,
you have to be fair to
the facts. And about with a certain constituency, both within the NDC and then outer national and inter-local. If we say, or a two-saw head, or internationally, or locally, and within the party, the whole head, and review. It didn't come on, we are me the wapayo me share that the control. And me page also Facebook.
Yeah.
But o share commentary na e buy na. The na me dey commentary nim say this man plus Dr. Bawumia, if Nana should pick Dr. Bawumia for the running mate again, or more bema the narrative.
They will sanitize the public discourse.
Aman Koma Ibedi for 2020 Abaton because Christ follow on him there. He is going to do more of the advocacy economically, dealing with the business community and the middle class. Likewise, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So it's just a clash of ideas, facts, and figures. I think it's going to be very beautiful.
From everything you know about him, Professor Kwesi Botwe, and because of baby Intel Nifri Airbano, it's almost certain. Say Onoa. What will be his weakness, Dr. Kwesi Botwe? The weakness by the
well, Oba Across has not been that person who wants to do real politics. It's probably as a party you might take a stand, but anyone Dr. Kwesi Botwe will not be part of that stand. For instance, Dr. Bawumia lectured series of lectures away before becoming vice president. He endorsed most of them in Seminole Keka. Yes. If you want to speak to the issues, that is exactly what Dr. Bawumia is doing. He was very fair and objective in analyzing Dr. Bawumia's lectures. So politically, that one I see of him, because where he is, it is integrity more that has gotten him to that level. I'm not sure Obe compromise politically because of Sa Nyoma age-wise. Baby, I would do sebi. Dem ana ope biemuntia sebi. Obedi akohwi ana obeki kansema. Eti eno so the political institution so because sometimes this game of politics along the line there are certain compromises any certain stance you need to take those stands. I don't see if doctor is really for the running mate for John Dramani. I don't see him compromising to some of these number two. We even had issues with the current president in terms of age. Now the conversation of age because why what are you going to use age for? So what I say, so age will not really be a matter here, and if he's not careful to, age might run against him because now you people said that even 72 then was something that was not really healthy. Now 77 there, 77 so it cancels that issue of age. And even if we want to hit hard on age there, then it means that 77, 74, dear Maza, because will be a fango chalo, no my bonus. So, Usha, sa, and also the politics are aye. I'm happy that even when you are reaching out to the first like 10 rich lawyers in Ghana, the likes of on your network, you cannot rule out Professor Kwesi Botwe. He falls within that category. Tony Later, Dr. Kwesi Botwe, Nanado, Harina Idrisu, they fall within that. On network, especially Dr. Kwesi Botwe Crash will tell you that Sebi. Why Germany academic wise, politically, why Germany and economically as a finance minister, longer serving with all these structure adjustment programs and all those and turning around a tough situation. I think any bad for a nicer debate come 2020 for the narrative to change on various platforms and networks. Ebeboama Ghana and Komodine, it's very, very healthy.
Okay, Omahine Kwabena Santeni attending can on that's possible and a potential choice of Professor Kwesi Botwe as running mate to the NDC's flag bearer John Dramani Mahama. Mamintie Larry Nafi Maba Gordon Ho. Larry, that's the information we are picking up. But of course, we will not do this analysis. Maybe see we Kwesi Botwe we'll come and look at the other potential names that came up and see if Professor was the best out of all the names up looking at the dynamics and everything. But Larry, Professor Kwesi Botwe, as a surprise to you if he's finally named?
No, I don't think so. First of all, I mean, Herald could have broken the story way back in June. Way back in June or July thereabout, when we picked up the information, he was going to be. Now, he was going to be on the basis, there's this attempt to bring the old and then the old NDC and then the new NDC together. Exactly. Yeah. The feeling, you know, prior to the 2016 election was that the cadres were left out. And so that was what also got
informed.
Yeah, Jerry Rawlings also to be more like aloof.
Yeah.
You know.
Munkoya
Munkoya. There are a lot of people. I mean, subsequently we pick up signals. There were people within that worked massively against against the system, and whatever happened, it happened. And so now there's this attempt to bring the old and then the new together, and they felt that Dr. Kwesi Botwe is the best option available. Now, more so because, like you mentioned, the age thing, it's not as though, you know, he would want to take over from
John Mahama.
Exactly. If 77 at the time, even if he's interested, he will be 81. 81. I mean, he's strong. I mean, you see him, very active and so on, energetic all over, you know. So, I mean, well, when the bridge doesn't collapse by the time we get there, you know, there's somebody who work on it. But by and large, I think he will be a good choice. A good choice in terms of what Omahini also mentioned about. This is the longest serving finance minister this country has. Human relation wise, solid any day, anytime. Even if he doesn't know you, he opens up to you. You know, I mean, engages you. You know, out of the ordinary. You listen to him, and he comes across as a very matured person. Again, this is a man who contested the flag bearership position before in 2004 with President Mills in Legon and so on. After that, he, you know, went out, but, you know, made sure his contribution, was still felt on the ground, because I think that he had a very personal relationship with Professor Mills back then. So was contributing in and out and so on. And then eventually Professor Mills became president. And he, like you pointed out, played an active role in terms of, you know, President Mills's way. President Mahama then, you know, took over. And again, he was there as well. You know, and he's been around, matured, I think, you know, on the quiet. So under President Rawlings, he contributed much. PNDC before then, and then NDC one, you know, he continued. Mills, he was part. President Mahama, he was part. And having come to this stage where there's this attempt to marry the two, you know, old and new NDC, I think that he's the best choice.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's the best choice. Exactly. Okay. Again, what are you looking out for? Are you looking out for somebody who can best articulate, you know, your policy, you know, your vision, and carry the nation along? I think that he has the pedigree, because he has been there before. Talking about economy, I mean, like, you know, he said those days when the budget was read on TV, GTV, exactly, you know, and so you see this, you know, white bearded man, and then he's talking about it the next day, you know, you know. So I think that he's been around. He knows what it takes. He can better articulate the policies. And then take the get the people to understand the vision. And then talk about the party's manifesto as well, because he's been a lecturer as well. Absolutely. So he could break things down. In terms of bringing numbers, also, I think that he could bring a lot of.
Makes me the numbers about.
I think so. He has a constituency.
Who any visible weaknesses be from him? And in a physical way in America, what will be his weaknesses?
You know, I think that if there was something that, you know, could have made me judge him better, was his contribution. Sorry, what happened after
elections.
His defeating way.
On one defeat.
Exactly.
Okay.
You get it.
In 2004.
Exactly. You know, most people want to stay away.
Yeah.
They would exactly. They don't want to be part of anything at all. But he was there all through.
Okay.
And then when the party was defeated, then he took over this job about, you know, restructuring. Exactly. Remember, Dr. Obeda Samuel also played the same role in 2000 after NDC lost. And so you see, this is a matured man who has seen politics in various forms. That Charlie, today is your midnight, another day could be your morning. And so I think he comes across as a very, a thoroughbred, politician who understands the game, because he's been there, military regime, constitutional rule, and playing various.
The age 77 have any effect on the ticket?
Do you know the Bible, the massacre of the innocents, where a certain regime decided to clear all young men. Yeah. What you do is that you leave a gap. You get it? You leave a gap. Now, would you decide, you go to your village and killed all the older men? What will happen to the next generation? You can't learn from, you need the new ones to learn from the older ones. Now, I think, the age doesn't matter. What does he bring on board? His experience. What does he, what is he bringing on board? His exposure, exactly. From Ghana, he just mentioned Zambia, somewhere, Yale, all that and so on. He has all that. He has accumulated all that. How can he deploy that? Who and who would he impart all those things on? Such that tomorrow, if it's not there, that vision, and I said that experience, and I said that knowledge can fester. Okay. Those are the things that we need to look out for. And as opposed to, he's too old, and that don't get him involved. That is what led, that was one of the main reasons why NDC, lost election. Because there was this claim that, hey, you know what, a certain in the new NDC, was moving away from the older NDC, and so the older guys chase us if you can. Do you understand? It's not everybody who has the leg to run, but then he has the brain, to fix you. And so,
Larry Dogbe, any attending can discuss the information we have. Say the NDC and its flag bearer are settled on Professor Kwesi Botwe as the running mate to John Dramani Mahama. Of course, and official, but that's the intel we have. And on a formal basis of your discussion, see, in the share what he brings on board. Omanhene Tigo started by giving us a profile of him. Omanhene at the economic background and what he brings to the ticket and all of that. Larry Nswamaye ni role in the NDC internal politics and why he thinks Onone the best person for the job at the moment. Yeah, the HM say he is 77 now because he was born in 1942. He's Ghana's longest serving finance minister. Of course, from where I sit, I think his strength for me, say he comes on board with a huge credibility. And especially say for opposition you need Obia or Kasa emuyedu. A man for just idea with the do. Unfortunately for the NDC, majority of the people still around leading the campaign, leading the discourse, were people who played active role in the last government. And a lot of them back with a certain level of baggage. But se unya obi to say Professor Kwesi Botwe, he's been out of the scene for so long, and because of the memories are man for war about him. I mean, the fact say, who's the first no TV so crack kind budget, a building brand be some aura be around him, and it's our memory and for war about Professor Kwesi Botwe. Unfortunately for him, on misconducting after leaving active politics, he stayed very quiet. He's on Kasa Bebre. As and when or Kasan so to say a solid and all of that. Yeah, I think that credibility would be his history, and the NDC will need somebody like him. Because for now, let's face it, Larry, for some of the key guys in the NDC now who played active roles in the past government, and when they talk, amount for put a lot of value on Kasano. Obviously, because yes, you've been given the opportunity to prove yourself. ABA majority of Ghanaians thought say when to me improve we. And they say how can be crank for when they say Professor Kwesi Botwe comes in to fill that gap, and I expect he will do more of the talking, especially on the policy issues, on the economic issues, because again, said your man the middle class when a grow in Ghana, the academic circles would want to be about with that level of believability, and I think he has that. Corporate Ghana, like now,
I think also it gives me a certain picture of what President Akufo-Addo or then candidate Akufo-Addo did with Dr. Bawumia.
Absolutely.
Going to pick him. Nobody. I mean, he wasn't the kind of person that. I mean, I remember they mentioned Bauhu. As a, where is he from? Where had he been? Who knows him? And then that
I think he came with a certain level of credibility.
Exactly. And
so
no
baggage.
And then then filled the void, of President Akufo-Addo and as a candidate Akufo-Addo in terms of debates on economic issues and so on.
So that's what I see the NDC doing with Professor Botwe. The only downside for me would be the fact that he was our longest serving finance minister. But what was his record?
Exactly.
And when it comes down to record now, then the record will play out. And that probably might not be very favorable.
Oh, how about with economic the restructuring of the
No, I know.
Yeah, exactly.
So share record now. In 99 when the NDC was campaigning going into 2000. What was the state of the Ghanaian economy?
He wasn't the finance minister.
He wasn't the finance
minister.
So when did he leave office as finance minister?
He left about 3 or 4 years before election.
2000.
Yes,
before 2000.
But
was the state of the economy?
in 95.
Oh, 95? Even before the 96 election?
Oh, I see. But you see, at the end he said, you can't see come back to the track record as finance minister now. And yet that solid, sir. Unfortunately,
Ekosiisen on
first time voters, Kwesi Botwe then as finance minister. It may be an exercise in futility. SAP structural adjustment program. I know FLE and a PAMS card buy program for mitigation against the thing. SAP Lankasa failure. A failure like a PAMS card buy to rectify the failures of SAP.
Was to fail it.
You understand? What if you partner may not be that relevant, but so far so about running meeting.
But what is important issue in the Ebanisana? Then how would first-time voters relate with him?
And that's the question.
A majority of the voting population is a youth for. Obi to say me say for example, I am 35 now. Time ana oye finance minister because I remember say me we JHS in 98. In 95 I don't know exactly as a finance minister no. I was barely in class 5 or 6.
Yes.
And how would somebody like me relate to him? And somebody like Jackson or T.
One day and you say after that no.
Yeah.
Until unity so contested as presidential candidate. And I must say even though a chip of the old block, what chess when you petty.
Of course.
Because when you're not just contesting, say the elections. No other than the bad girl and the koi. I'm telling you, so share pictures and the bad videos a bad one then yet. Even though the bad girl quite corner, what do we say? I go for Miano. Obian me say Kwesi Botwe enweni but still go for emia no pan is that ho chero but olusu no he didn't go away. Utien koma akoso NDC mu still na no policy bi on be bia no utisia na oye involved yes of course yes na me mom de even though enye official no se sana aba no na che se Dr. Bawumia will impact decision.
There is one other thing that we don't have to lose sight of.
Okay.
Kwesi Botwe may not be the kind of person I mean present day voting a public, the larger group which is the young
youth,
ones, youth,
can relate
to. But on many occasions, and the examples are bound, it is how those people are packaged. In fact, when Professor Mills was picked by Rollins in 95, nobody really knew who Professor Mills was. In fact, I mean, the Swedo declaration, we all know
Swedo
about the famous Swedo thing. But the way you package the person and put him before the public, is what informs whether the public will buy him or not. The same thing applies to Baumia. Yama Baumia example. You didn't buy first, no be anymore. I mean, in a very relatively used. I mean, politically, na yenshede anymore. But packaging nipano, all the things we have said, Niemana Yakano, would inform the people. I mean, and then because of easy internet getting to read about people, no, and it's so easy. Say Jackson can just go online and say, na papa cry, it's so easy. But there's one other factor. Also, when we say in Ghanaian politics, one thing I want to mean where the person is coming from. Kwesi Botwe. Region Benu. Exactly. I mean, for me, that is the
fancy
central region. With central region. For me, that is the most important thing of the central region. And we all know
the NDC maintaining that history. Because from Kowinkansa
exactly
to Atamils to Emisata and Kwesi Botwe, it is still central.
It's still central. And I was saying share from that angle.
There's some consistency of loyalty.
Yeah.
To that central region.
I was saying share from that angle. So say, what would be does the NDC think that okay, you are losing ground our central region in the previous election until we need to or see a Kenya because Abia in the past nipa be in the region felt say your candidates idea mukoye running mate krano one treaty omuye Emisata you did not treat him well President Mills krano the way am handle na chini na sifo was not the best and was see obi fi
to appease
them and all those dynamics will come to play but say nipa nimu na na so omunimi ni there and this
can be marketed.
Communication, any marketing, political marketing strategy.
Okay, Gordon, over to us. What were the reasons leading to his resignation in 1995?
He just walked out because of overspilling of campaign. Sika be
let me finish. And how would the reasons play out today?
Okay.
What has been his relationship with the founder of the NDC? And how would the latter react to a selection if he turns out to be JM's choice?
I think that
Abdul Malik Kweku Bako.
I think that for Malik Kweku Bako, if the intel that we have is correct, if it's correct and which we know is very, very correct,
very correct.
He has the blessings of all. When J. John Rollins, we
know, sir, we're informing the founder of the party. I'm a founder of the party. I'm a blessing.
Yeah, that's what we know.
We also know, sir. Or the conditions be to offer the flag bearer.
Exactly.
And the flag bearer is ready to go by the conditions. No, all those we know. But Larry,
Larry began to say, just say, you're a lecturer.
A part of information as a part of correction.
Okay, but before I came here, I did a couple of calls on Dr. Kwesi Botwe and. His relationship
with the founder.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I'm told that the founder is fully behind. Fully in support of.
Yeah, we know he's gone to the founder.
Very, I think, I mean, I know where Kweku Bako is coming from.
Information do that maybe. Now you see, Obi.
But it's strange. At the time when Professor Kwesi Botwe contested Professor Mills there. At the time, I think Kweku Bako was in support of, Dr. Kwesi
Botwe.
Exactly, at the time.
I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure. I'm sure. Because you yourself, you are not sure. You say, I think. Say you think. It's in a point of fact.
But man, my name say, Abdul Malik comes back again. Or say, Kwesi Botwe's resignation had nothing to do with party campaign funding. Or say, I am pleasantly surprised to hear the founder has endorsed the selection.
Okay. Yes,
at least I know, say, who say two things. God in two things. Whether the founder will support the NDC campaign. So, like the John Mahama Kwesi Botwe campaign. Different from the founder giving his support to
or his endorsement to his candidature. Okay, yeah.
And from what we are hearing, no, endorsement to the candidature, not or the amano. But as to whether he would support the NDC campaign is another.
Problem. Because I know till I'm not too in 1995, Kwesi Botwe stormed out of JJ's NDC government after he was overruled on a plan of alleged spending of pledge. That's overspending all those things. In the 1960s.
No, newspapers crumple hold my. We can go back and make a reference. But me analysis of the selection.
Ideology of the newspaper.
Absolutely.
Let me say, and Kokubako also bear me witness. And by say what you do, they say we go for Graphic and Times. May I don't even that time we be that not Chronicle. Powerful, but you don't even go for Chronicle.
Graphic and Times.
Graphic and Times the reference point. But Obi, I didn't say. Me says how do we bemwa? Now the future of NDC will be bleak.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Okay. Why?
Credibility of Kwesi Botwe, Prof, it is not in doubt.
It's not in doubt. Any integrity.
No, yandia won't make a was in
Ekosiisen on
but NDC is a political party. Yeah, more elections. Nyami adma next year. Nyami adma John Mahama utimi winia obekwa one pay. One pay obekwa. Say John Mahama lose, will he contest 2024 or not?
Let's leave that for
political decisions. Political decisions.
For him to throw those out now.
Political decisions who taking it now. Kwesi Botwe cannot be the future of NDC.
But don't jump into that conclusion because 81, and if he's still sound, and the NDC believes that he can still rule, why rule out that issue?
Watara is also.
Don't rule out it out because when it comes to those matters, I feel that
the NDC cannot argue on this point.
I think he Manin landing
it's not really holding. Health is the most important thing. Sound mind is useful.
I get you, but
that is the ideal. But we're talking real politics.
When you say real politics in Ghana, no 81. I don't know, but you like him.
In the world, 81 years or president.
In
any case,
there is 77.
Absolutely,
you get it.
Absolutely.
He's running.
Yeah, he's running.
Yeah,
and maybe so. How about he? If he wins,
he's contesting to become the flag bearer.
Exactly. If he wins,
okay. I think I was here. My God, in way.
And just me height. And yes, but
you don't have to disclose everything. People might use it
against me height. Presidential height to join the place. Remember how crap, Mr. We are rare human beings in society.
I know.
But you see, Obi, me go dance with Diako. First one, Sir Professor Botwe, ye boni din say pa. Na ye clear admission of NDC say, look, adia Dr. Bambia, the bois nanado no, enormous.
Fact.
That's a fact.
That is not in doubt.
Fact.
That is not
what I say.
Dr. Baumia was fantastic.
Yes, Dr. Baumia. Cassetili. Menya Senka, John Romani Maham because of the call for Professor Kwesi Botwe.
Okay.
Talk even as I say beer or person blended the old stock near you. He will have gone for a different person.
Okay.
But when you say beer, you say no discussion beer kwa center around economy. If I didn't group a year to the economy as what I say, it will be a center around that, and you can say Kwesi Botwe and discuss economy. So what that so was about from obeying easily. Oh, and untina me did say what the urban but he still looks young. The Casano, he hasn't lost anything. So was he and he's a very good communicator. If he decides to talk. What I say, if he decides to talk, and now you'll be so would say in NPP in opposition time, Krompa, Dr. Bamia Casabiana was able to be Casa. He doesn't hack him down. No, hacking it down.
No. There's what to look at the issues.
Yes, we are academic. But when you're the Tahab, you know.
That your party will say A and you say B.
Yes. Who the busa?
See that strong person in Kwesi Botwe.
As to say Obekoto to the party's points and
very firm and hold his integrity.
Why you careful?
But party pressure will come on.
Why you careful?
Why you careful? There are the hawks and then there are
the moderates.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so
you need both.
You need both. You understand?
The rest of the nation said we'll have
more moderates than hawks.
Sanitizing the political space.
Yeah.
But
they will give us a good debate. Exactly. And on him, what this will do is for the first time probably, the vice presidential debate, should the IEA organize it, it will be probably what's it? Vice president. And so last Uamoye. Not 2016 they did it.
But I said Musi and I said they want to be a medium.
No, and America said.
Senado want to be part of this.
Larry, I'm even saying, should the vice presidential one happen again with Bawumia and Kwesi Botwe, it will probably be the most sought after debate in the history of debates. And for the first time, it will take pressure off the main presidential candidates now to their running mate. The other difficulty there, they say, when I enter that booth, the picture on that ballot, the presidential candidate, and on the picture, also. And if the NPP feels, say, okay, Dr. Kwesi Botwe's strength, too strong, it would be against us if we focus on him. Let's now go for the main man. The flag bearer. If that should come in, how would the NDC counter that when they choose somebody like Professor Kwesi Botwe?
Obi, it to be suicidal, if not foolish. Forgive my words. For MPP to say they're going to focus on Professor Kwesi Botwe. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Because except be paid he will have a good match in Dr. Bawumia. Yeah, or no, no. One look my handle. The big match, big boy no Nejo Mahama. And one West Town and one Nejuma. So he should be their focus.
In a year of return.
Yes, in a year of return. What I said, one return. And in a year of return, you have to make sure say you deal with him decisively once and for all. But you're going to focus on Professor Kwesi Botwe to what end? To what end?
But Gordon say if you say Bawumia de credibility bar ticket in 2016 and let's face it, yes, Nanado was the face, but Bawumia, his wife, did some amazing job in that campaign. Say then Kwesi Botwe can do same and probably shift the attention from John Mahama onto himself if he decides to say lead the campaign on the policy issues, on the economy issues, because economy will be a big problem.
Look, let me tell you, strength about Miadi call 2016 elections. That strength na 100%.
If not more than that,
or if not more than 100%. Yeah. But as I talk to you now, every Ghanaian had the opportunity to assess him. He will not go into 2020 with the same strength.
Oh, of course.
There are the NDC has an opportunity to strategize around him based on Niema 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Are almost first what champion. I successful. When I say successful,
okay.
So clearly, no, I agree with Gordon. It will be suicidal for the MPP to say we are going to base our campaign on Bawumia's strength. But there was another question I will be saying, and I'm taking us back. Okay. Look, now will be say Rollins endorsing Kwesi Botwe.
Yeah.
That is it the same as Ono say we endorsing party now?
Okay.
If you speak to NDC people, Omega Cho say one of the pains, Rollins ni pains near the fact said the party left cadres behind. And I see people who he felt said thought for the party. And you know, say the Kwesi Botwe ba, and Kwesi Botwe represents that generation of cadres. They would have switched to one of his pains. One of his major problems are not one. Almost solved by one. And see, I will be surprised say he will not come around and say oh, after all, the so-called young group now, feel say say the party near India. I'll be surprised that he will not sit back and say no there be as a for your money dream be who say no it was not the best and they are beginning to come back especially in the year of return now. For return. I think John Muhammad in the group they have decided to make some U-turn exactly. So the dynamics are many. Look, you bet me at Abu Bobo near Manubiswa, but at the end of the day, 2020 elections would be one of the most interesting. One of the most interesting elections because look, Ceciano, the MPP have done some good work, but at the same time, they raised the bar so high, proud to becoming a government, that some of the things are when the reality actually or when they face the reality and I say niemana omuka zombe no omuba ban mo be hu the we are niemate I will be surprised if in their hearts they will not be saying nyanka niema ni because nyanka see ebe and those are the things that will make the debate very
it changes the dynamics and that's very interesting. Ekosiisen say hi Asempa FM. Gordon meaning say where we will point, but I'll still come back to you because there are still some other issues. You see, I know ye nyina ya share Kwesi Botwe, professor, and let me also say again, say ye intel yenya the basis of this discussion and it's he is the man a partner and the flag bearer and settle on. We know as a matter of fact, say he has introduced himself to the party's founder. I'm a founder, no, the blessings. Or the conditions go, or conditions they am fan to say the flag bearer no meet. The flag bearer has given indications so be meeting conditions and pull him along as his running mate.
But in fact, conditionalities coming from Professor Kwesi Botwe, it doesn't come as a surprise. Ubia I'm for World Bank and antes I'm conditionalities and the papa and so it doesn't really come as a surprise. But to be very interesting, say Kasa book now, who say Omuti committee be
unim a book and a report
and I'm saying that Musu Kasa only baggage but momenta you know
it can report to
his resignation had more to do with the financial challenges at the GNPC and the impact those challenges were having on the state of the Ghanaian economy and the obvious lack of support he had from the president of the day relative to how to handle the management practices and corporate governance at the GNPC, among other issues. And on also say on the cadence matter now, say people of the old stock, but Mr. Arthur was also of the old stock,
exactly,
i.e. the cadence way, but.
JP says okay.
Now share a year Kwesi Botwe.
Emisata po de ye ben vice no kronpon ko focus no ye Kwesi Botwe deputy no be brembo president but the Bombay di buy send the resignation was relative to happenings at the GNPC. I think say it's even a plus for Kwesi Botwe. I think say it's even a plus for him. Said na bibi koso then leadership people no GNPC me person me bon pa ko ni din there but e ada Ghana for be brain nim
GNPC
if you want to say so fine no problem
no you are saying Debbie man come here sir
na say one abodi
Debbie yes of course you have to be on point when you say leadership be at the GNPC
because that time na dem e koso no na ninye hu and ono ka che papa J say never say this no but that time obi em said now ono virtually like a 10 god now what can I say my editing
GNPC back then aside Chachu there were other party guys who were in
but he
there.
Was the chief executive.
I think the boss back then was who was someone.
No, I think so even with
it's not just Chachu or it goes beyond that. But like he rightly pointed out, it paints a picture of a man
who is principal.
And if indeed he had given a condition under which he is coming, then also you can see, say, listen, he is focused, he has a direction, as to what he wanted to
catch us at the Kwesi Botwe that we are all know, or what certain principles are because of politics in Nadia, OBJ Mato.
Okay.
Obasha, Energy Minister, I think, and this time I think one or two. I think even with him when these gas matters came up, honestly, there were certain frictions. I think Bribia don't know or who free noise near the office and your papa sano. Yeah.
Ekosiisen so how Sempa FM. Yeah.
Ekosiisen on
for Heritage Bank.
Yeah.
He was bought here for Heritage.
Kwesi Botwe bought here for Heritage Bank.
Wow.
You know, he issued a statement saying, listen, if Bank of Ghana said there was nothing wrong with Heritage Bank, upon what basis did you revoke their license?
Okay.
Wow. And then the argument has been that, listen, it's more politics. Because the feeling is that bank...
that the argument?
That's the argument that has...
The argument from
where? The argument from the owners of the bank. Exactly. It's because of politics. And that they claim, they say, it is owned by John Mahama and then the wife. Initially, they had even said that it was Dr. Opuni who owns that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's there. I mean,
owners of the bank,
owners of the bank, and that's why some of them are in court.
But yeah, he did. Obi, almost all the time, anybody who wants to spice it institutions, that I mean, whenever political interpretations are put on some of these things, and more could be a film ball, and in actors in that space, it's so modern. It should be a dear. The political interpretation. Heritage Bank, for instance, there were a lot of but more because of Eco Court.
Yeah.
But you pay any political interpretation on any work that will be done by our responsible independent state institutions.
Okay.
Very important.
On my hand, Kwabena Santini, can I see saying to me? See, the Amepesa here share and they say, okay, now everything is clear, and we.
Side making no delay move school from college now. Dr. Kwesi Botwe. And I come in command bush who so a fantastic job.
Oh really? Those years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ukraine flag school, you know. Wow. It's just a sweat draw baby. Papa.
Said they said that President Kofoko catch said about me about Ghana. Yes, I've heard you a very brilliant chap.
Who's the
Ekosiisen how Sempa FM. And may way about me bar. Now we'll look at the other potential names and analyze and see say was Kwesi Botwe the best choice out of the other names looking at dynamics ayaka hunsemi enyina but Sasem Pharmaceuticals say freshman capsules what the abedras we a bema a dre was winya enom enono your fresh lady capsules and also your bar now will suffer from candidiasis, menstrual pains, menstrual disorders and a low libido unya bebo your fresh cool capsules and so say cocoa ne ha usisi ya hunam 8 to 2 bomode na pebi in the freshman fresh lady fresh cool capsules baby to no Ghana ebia ubenya biato fresh 0243 559 319 na pebi eto bills Ghana Limited and so say opesa we car owner enne me pa cho bomode na bra na oni emedi nkomo ye wo car say de ema and we na ye trucks like a CNB, I'll be to the action neoma. Yeah, the man why you jumetri and kakranka when a very flexible work and pay system they put it together into trian and kakranka after some time na car no aba be wodia. And we drive our license upe juma dea me pa choko na on the Bills Ghana Limited in concluding como you deserve better, you deserve to be a car owner too. Yeah.
Official kobo myself
oh okay.
Which will be the work and pay to be much change no
I bet you track. Bills Ghana Limited were down somewhere around about near Trust Clinic, but what they say only want to kwakudin come. Nah, but what in a friend number we mami 0544 126 422 0544 126 422. Agbave Herbal Hospital in so say ubahwa ye mona soap and a mona cream. E ma wo honam etoso mo pese mo maintain mo natural skin color. Na de bia looking natural and fresh. Unwi efu kama. Pe mona soap fejare now the mona cream ne nso asra. Agbave Herbal nso malaria na e ha wo wanu mu no enkwa. Mo de ma sanka Agbave Herbal. Tonic, agbeve tonic, and agbeve balm and so just so. Me pacho more more menstrual problems. Cocoa air how agbeve tonic itu ase amount balm and so pompa bo honam 82 unyabia ebebo afreyin. It was 0246 595256. Now ni any enkomo. Eco Bank at the Diggy Banking Park aba. Now you see I can't Eco Bank there. the Pan-African Bank. Ghana have banks, no, or mu do pa baako any Ecobank. Now him digi banking park na aba ebeboa mo ye mo adwuma mo pese mu bie mo adwuma mu na adwuma no etimi enyi. You need the digi banking park because when you sign up to digi banking park na ubenya benefits bebree, zero opening balance into ko be account in yeska bia or the brand baby neko enya every month and so you better service charges bia or accounts kaka credit dem no eso there be automatic access to Ecobank's payment and collection solutions in Yenara, and it means some loan of up to 200,000 Ghana cedis in Kane 2 billion nyama be brain account now so the akotre wajum yama o sika na wie no ye bema o capacity build ye bema financial literacy programs abeboa ahyew kena kama ma wetimi atu adwuma no into Chipman Ecobank branch biara ben and as a toll free line 3225 or email into abit media called digipakgh at ecobank.com. Ecobank a 2 times CIMG Hall of Fame bank. Ecobank is so launching mobile app. Now mobile app in the CIMG product of the year 2018, and you know Ecobank is the first and the only nationally accredited entity to the Green Climate Fund. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank. Bell Malt, no sa wonu mu bia kwana kope wo de ye wo original Bell Malt, ye wo Bell Malt choco, and ye wo Bell Malt coffee. Bronya yidie enoa ne nyina ye de di de papa o vitamins B ewo mu a eboa ema wo honam no etimi enyi kama. 0544 335-800 0544-335-800 na per Bell Malt to be and one the Bell Potato so aba I no cherry and grape drinks moframa pempenye for epe unya bia okoto park ne ba ko 16 bottles ne shim ba utua ye memu atua for 12 bottles na just ya teso hu e de ama kama e kope Bell Potato ne bi na mabrunya yi efie enye de papa emfama Ekosiisen so ne aya Sempa 94.7 FM Idio Saibonso make us say editor of the Herald newspaper Larry Dogbe Ewaha sounds na editor of the ABC newspaper God Nasaribedi Akon Ewaha host of Bedwemu Ewa Adom TV Oman Hene Kwabena Sante Ewaha Adom online editor Joshua Tigo Ewaha midin Edio Say Bonso Yedin komo afa the NDC's choice of a running mate Professor Kwesi Botwe and what he brings on board and some other issues and so on. And this medical catcher will say, another big discussion this time no on the opposition NDC and whether we think saying the year under review 2019 NDC that responsible opposition and Ghana for and you made this uncommon. We say, wow, is that Larry Dogbe saying Kwesi Botwe's old age is not a problem? Attached is what he said in 2014. Politics of hypocrisy. Regards, Gorazo. And Gorazo, the link, the heraldghana.com link, be about say Grandpa Akufo-Addo coming at 72 years. Okay. And Larry will respond to that. But we say, NDC's problem is choosing a running mate who can compete with Dr. Bawumia. Bawumia is seen as the bane of the NDC. In fact, he is their worst nightmare. May God continue to make His Excellency Dr. Bawumia the greatest threat to the NDC. Citizen Francis, dear Eni. We say, Larry Dogbe, did I hear you say that age doesn't matter as far as Prof. Kwesi Botwe's running mate bid is concerned? And that it's experience and expertise that matters? Interesting. Since when did you realize this? You think we've forgotten the things you said about then candidate Akufo-Addo's age and the caricature you made about him in your newspaper, and I'll say the hypocrisy is stinking, say Obama. We say now that the NDC has settled on Professor Kwesi Botwe, 77-year-old as their running mate to John Mahama, would they still keep calling Anado an old man who doesn't deserve to be leading? Pythagoras theorem would want to know. Let me see if I have other ones here. We say, okay, Richmond, our Standard Chartered Bank. Good afternoon to you and thank you for doing the listening. And Kofi Ameyao, our New York in the US of A. Or say the choice of Professor Kwesi Botwe as the running mate will be helpful in our current political discourse. But it's clearly an indication that JDM does not have a future for the NDC. Ameyao, dear, and no. Okay. And we say, Merry Christmas, Obi. This, okay, honestly. This Professor Kwesi Botwe as JDM's running mate is causing confusion in various quarters. So phones are ringing off their hooks. Please check, cross-check and recheck. We know what we are talking about. I say tomorrow is 31st December and all Akatamansonians will be at Winneba. Hope Asempa Ekosiisen crew will be there. Thank you, my brother, for coming through with this one. Eugene Elliott. We say, are you sure? Okay, or no person or is sure say Kwesi Botwe asem na ye kana ye nokre ana. Okay. Or see, do you know that a certain account from the revolution days remain an unresolved mystery to date? If your scoop is as it is, then what are we going to be told convincingly by those who attacked and called the current president names for being an old man? Ghana politicians but the scoop we have is true. And that's what it is, really. Ekosiisen so the higher Sempa FM. What we'll do now, and they say, Tigo, why are you ready with the other profiles of Winity? Young Konkotie we Emra Yeba. We'll now look at, because there is Dr. Kwabena Dufour, there is Professor Jena no Pokwajeman, there is there is missing some people body neba.
Oh, that's the one that one listen. Why are you doing that? I'm surprised you are doing that. Now what's that?
But you see how part is Alex Moore, madam, and we are not very good. But I didn't know they have a problem with this one. Why? Eric is a very good friend of mine. Alex Moore,
Wait, it doesn't follow any order. Wait, doesn't follow. Do the material.
There were Alex Mold. There were Eric Opoku. And there were Johnson as here doing it. Yeah, but we'll discuss why the party chose. Stay